Alright, in terms of the queen, she is pretty good in the neutral right here. It's pretty hard to get in on Sindel because of this move here. Right, look at that distance, it's pretty nutty. It's not just that too. From here she can hit you with the overhead even from farther away. She can do this move here on you, the front 4. Yeah, even her mid touches. Her mid is not the strongest because it's 19 frames, so you really have to use it in the neutral, and you want to be careful not to whiff it. But okay, so the way I play her is I play her as a 50-50 character. When I'm up close, alright, so you have the overhead, you have the low. The low is safe. Well, not that safe. You can hit it with a reversal, with a Jade or a Sub-Zero, but it's mostly safe against most characters. You want to stagger this hit here and look at if your opponent is blocking or not and how they react. What I usually do is I go ahead, I do the 2, 1, up 2 to keep you safe, -8, 2, 1, up 2, it's a mid. And then if I see that they're not crouch blocking, I will sometimes throw this up there. Throw the low up there, you gotta be careful because the low is unsafe. Or if I see that they're crouch blocking the whole time, no. So they're crouch blocking below here at the end. In variation 1, you can mix them up with the hair. Their whip. And the hair whip, which is what, 21 frames, it has different distances, right? You can use it in the air, which confuses a lot of people when you hit and then do that. It actually catches me as well. But sometimes from here, especially if they're throwing projectiles, I think if they're throwing projectiles, but if they're just, you know, you're far, so they're not anticipating it, you throw the hair. What is the input? It's down back 4, right? So that's a pretty good move. So that's how you can use it in a combo to be a 50-50 character. Use the here as an overhead or use it as a low. It's pretty risky. Both of them are punishable. If you don't want to be a risky player, just use it like that to keep yourself safe. And if you catch her, that is when you, in variation 1, extend your combo with haircut. The thing with haircut though, you have to be careful. If you hit her with the tip of your spear, just the tip, like that, it whiffs, and that's pretty dangerous. So sometimes if you're far, you might as well just finish it normally. But if you're confident that you're close enough, alright, so that's an optimal, I think. It's almost 400. It's easy to drop, I'm gonna have to admit. It's pretty easy to drop. Roll, amp it, and then finish with the hair thing. Still 368. It's not as hard to get. If you only want to spend 1 bar. So that's much less hard to drop. You just have to be careful too because the hair thing sometimes whiffs. Okay, in terms of her mid, her back 3-4, no, her back 4-2 or her back 4-4. The idea behind this move is that, so this is plus on block. It's still your turn, +3, you can go ahead and slappity slap. You can grab, but the idea here is that you use the overhead when they are neutral crouching, like that. You can get severely punished if this hits you. So if they are neutral crouching, you can go ahead and do that, or you can just flip the hair and get them in the air. It's probably less safe, right? This is -17 while this is -12. You're more likely to get away with a -12 unsafe move. With the low, so like I said, she has a 50-50. Either she can hit you like this with the overhead. Sometimes if you're real bold, you can just go ahead right from here. People don't usually expect it. People usually expect this in the neutral, which is the safest way to do it. But if you're a bold man and you want to throw it from here, you can. And start your combo. Or if you get them with the low and get that combo, this string here makes it more likely that the hair thing will not whiff. In terms of main squeeze, when you hit main squeeze, which is the hair thing, don't forget that if you amp it, you can switch sides, which is extremely useful. So yeah, the inputs here I have are usually what I use with Sindel. Of course I use her normals from time to time like that, these other normals, Well, her strong attacks, in my opinion, are these ones. This overhead, this low, this kick here, which is completely wonderful. This is almost unpunishable, minus 13, but she's so far away. I think only Jade, maybe, and probably Sub-Zero can punish this with reversals. And what's nice about this move is that it's actually a pretty good stagger. So what is it on block? Minus 7, not good, but not bad. But people expect this so much that you're gonna flip back that you can do this and grab or simply keep rolling and open them up like that. The one and grab actually works pretty often. The reason why Sindel is such a strong character is because of her scream. You can do the scream in combos like that. Okay, the scream. Strong because this crush. This is a crushing blow on counters. So let's say I counter her. Imagine this is a counter that easy crushing blow is on. If they're close, they get you with a crushing blow. They charge up and then they get you. This is all unbreakable, 345. The way I did it, and the way I think most people do it, is they get that crushing blow by amplifying the scream because of the distance. And then you can start your combo. But you don't even actually need the amp. You can just use this move. How much? Okay, 18 frames. You can use it, let's say you whiff punish someone, right? You can use this move. You recharge up as soon as you see the little purple thing is when you go ahead, because there's enough hits done as soon as the purple thing comes to guarantee you another hit. 77 hit advantage. The normal one is 22. So as soon as you see purple shit, go ahead. Then sploosh, sploosh. Oh yeah, the scream, even if you don't get the crushing blow, the scream is strong because of that distance control. So when I play like Sonya, you need to get in with your little T-Rex arms. She just yells at you. You almost get hit with this crushing blow almost every single game. It's I think probably it has to be the best crushing blow in the game. So the input is a little bit different. And I used to have a hard time amplifying this because usually how you amplify a move, right? You do down, forward, 2, amp. That's how you amplify a move. Notice when I do that, it barely works. It works now, but sometimes it doesn't. And that's because you can hold it. So do the amp, hold Y, or hold 2, and then go ahead and release your amp. Like that. Amp. Just a little tip here. I had a hard time with it. So yeah, that's the queen for you. The evil queen. 50-50s. Strong distance control. Is not the best up front, right? Can struggle a little bit. Not too badly though. Has one of the best crushing blow in the game. One more thing about this crushing blow here. When you're far, it's possible that you're not going to be able to get this in time. See, she blocks. It's possible that if you're real far, that you might have to just get in, jump on her immediately. But if you're close, that's when you can double up your screen. Okay, so that's Sindel. 50-50s. Is better probably in the neutral here. Perfect distance control. Control your opponent sometimes. This. Anything else? 50-50s again, like I mentioned, off of this string. Like that, or like so. This move is great and safe, one of the best mid in the game because of that distance. You can stagger it and go ahead for the grab. Solid character all around, probably one of my favorite DLCs. No, if not, I think my favorite DLC.